Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Jab in the Hat. And yes, today we're going to talk about obviously Celtic versus Hearts, the perhaps title winning game if Celtic win. But we're also going to talk about Rangers, probably their historic rise to getting to the Europa League final. Let's talk about Celtic first. This game is important, obviously important because it's going to get the league title, um, um, obviously in our favour, and we're going to win it unless Rangers obviously can catch up about probably 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 goals or something like that within the next couple of games, which I find highly unlikely, but at the end of the day, crazier things have happened as we've seen this season. I just want to, I think it'll be a tight game. I know probably Hearts will have their eyes set on obviously the cup final, which is fine. But at the end of the day, I think it'll be a tight game. It's always tough games against Hearts. You can't always, turn around and say to yourself it's going to be an easy game because if Hearts show up, it can be a hard game, and I think the nerves might be there as well because it's obviously it could win the league today. So if Celtic win, but yeah, that's it really. Apart from that, I think obviously Hatate needs a break, needs left out the team for a little bit, sit on the bench or whatever. But we just need a little rest from him, because he's knackered. He's absolutely knackered, and I think people forget that this guy has played a season and a half, right now, and he came in at a vital time in the season and scored 2 goals against Rangers to obviously get us top of the league. He's great. He's fantastic. Just because he's tired, just because he's absolutely emotionally knackered, it doesn't make him a bad player. I just think he needs maybe a re-rest, and I think this is the time to do it. So either bring obviously Turnbull or Rogic in, no problem, or even Beaton. We can see what happens there. But at the end of the day, yeah, Hatate needs a rest, and that's the main thing. Um, Obviously Juranovic is still a little bit not a little bit injured. He is injured. So Ralston's still in there, which is fine. That's great. I mean, I think he'll be okay in this game, and just the same kind of lineup. I would expect. I would think that maybe Giacomakis could do with a start, but again, we'll see. If Furuhashi hasn't done really much wrong, so he's obviously still getting to his match sharpness, and I would, if anybody was getting chosen, I would prefer Kyogo because he was good against Hearts in the couple of games. But Giacomakis should be starting as well. It's a hard choice, to be honest. I can't choose between the two of them. Carrying on to the main subject, one of my friends actually said, I can't wait for you to do a video on Rangers getting to the Europa League and the Europa League final. And what can I say? Well done. Absolutely well done to the neighbours. For them to get historical results at home and get through is, you have to kind of commend them and say that you've got through, and well done to you. What do I think is going to happen? See, this is a hard one because generally I thought if West Ham got through, and if Rangers got through, obviously, then it could be one of those finals that can go in West Ham's favour. Just because West Ham are obviously, we've played West Ham in a pre-season, and they absolutely cut us open. They beat us 6-2. I was watching that game as well, and I just thought to myself, Jesus Christ, we are. Don't get me wrong, Celtic were depleted in numbers, obviously. So we went amazing at obviously the starting lineup that we had, but we've seen the brunt of what West Ham can do, especially with Antonio up front, and that was that. So I was a bit surprised. Obviously, Frankfurt went through against West Ham. I thought West Ham were going to win that game, but Frankfurt seemed to have got a winning formula. So here's what I think about probably what's going to happen in the Europa League final between Rangers and Frankfurt. I've got the strangest, weirdest feeling that Rangers are going to win this. Rangers are going to win that Europa League final. I look at the stats with Frankfurt. Okay, they beat Barcelona, and big teams going through that way. So they seem to found a winning formula for the European games. But I just feel like if Rangers were in Frankfurt's position, they would be 11th as well in the Bundesliga. Now, I'm not saying that to obviously, I'm just saying that's the quality of what we're playing. But I mean, you could probably say that okay, they've had a good run. Frankfurt have had a good running run, and they've won all the games in Europe, which is great. You know what I mean? But I've just got that feeling that Rangers are probably going to perform on the day and they're going to win it. And it's going to pain me to say that. But at the end of the day, that's what I think is going to happen. And, all credit to Rangers because they got through a tough tie against Leipzig, who I generally thought were absolutely going to steamroll them, to be honest. But again, I thought that against Dortmund, and look what happened to Dortmund. So, more the devil you know, to be honest. You can make decisions and you can tell people what you think, but at the end of the day, it's going to go the opposite way. And I've been wrong. I've been so wrong before. And I'm I'm wrong about this one, to be honest. But good luck to Rangers. They deserve to go through. And in the games we played them recently, it's been a hard game to play against them. So I can understand probably now why they're through into that final. So well done again, and that's my feelings towards that. So anyway, if anybody has got any comments or you just want to slag me or something like that, that's fine. That's okay. I can take it. Like I said last week, I felt a wee bit like a deflated bouncy castle. Now I feel like the pump's on. We're pumping up. And we're pumping up to this win today. So come on, the Celtic. Let's get winning. And let's get this title wrapped up in a bow and gifted to the wonderful Celtic fans that we are. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later. Bye. Love yous.